The iPhone was developed by Apple Inc., a technology company headquartered in Cupertino, California, USA. The original iPhone was introduced on January 9, 2007, by then CEO Steve Jobs at the Macworld Conference and Expo. The first iPhone was designed to be a revolutionary device that combined a mobile phone, music player, and internet browser into a single device. The iPhone was the result of years of research and development by Apple, which had been working on a tablet-like device since the early 2000s. The iPhone was developed in secret, with only a small team of Apple engineers working on the project. The original iPhone had a 3.5-inch display, a 2-megapixel camera, and a single home button. The original iPhone ran on a custom version of the Mac OS X operating system, which was later renamed iOS. The iPhone was initially exclusive to AT&T in the United States, but it later became available on other carriers. The second-generation iPhone, the iPhone 3G, was introduced in 2008 and featured 3G cellular connectivity, GPS, and the App Store. The third-generation iPhone, the iPhone 3GS, was introduced in 2009 and featured a faster processor and a higher-resolution camera. The fourth-generation iPhone, the iPhone 4, was introduced in 2010 and featured a new design with a stainless steel frame and a glass back. The iPhone 4 also introduced a high-resolution Retina display, a front-facing camera, and the FaceTime video calling feature. The fifth-generation iPhone, the iPhone 4S, was introduced in 2011 and featured an improved camera and the Siri voice assistant. The sixth-generation iPhone, the iPhone 5, was introduced in 2012 and featured a taller 4-inch display, a faster processor, and a redesigned Lightning connector. The seventh-generation iPhone, the iPhone 5C, was introduced in 2013 and featured a plastic back and a lower price point. The seventh-generation iPhone, the iPhone 5S, was also introduced in 2013 and featured a faster processor, a fingerprint scanner, and a new gold color option. The eighth-generation iPhone, the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, were introduced in 2014 and featured larger displays, a thinner design, and a new NFC chip for mobile payments. The ninth-generation iPhone, the iPhone 6S and iPhone 6S Plus, were introduced in 2015 and featured a faster processor, a 3D touch display, and a higher-resolution camera. The 10th-generation iPhone, the iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus, were introduced in 2016 and featured water resistance, stereo speakers, and the removal of the headphone jack. The 11th-generation iPhone, the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus, were introduced in 2017 and featured a glass back, wireless charging, and a faster processor. The 12th-generation iPhone, the iPhone 10, was introduced in 2017 and featured a new design with a full-screen display, facial recognition, and the removal of the home button. The 13th-generation iPhone, the iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max, were introduced in 2018 and featured a faster processor, improved cameras, and dual SIM capabilities. The 14th-generation iPhone, the iPhone XR, was also introduced in 2018 and featured a lower-priced option with a single-lens camera and a range of color options.